Hey, what up, though? How y'all faring, everybody? It's your man, your friend, and family member, Brandon Lee here. Once again, it's 9:01. You saw the thumbnail. You know why you're here. Let's do what we do, everybody. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Let's do what we do. So, y'all, this was a lot. So, we have a lot to talk about. So let's get to it all, shall we? So Kimmi invited Tisha and Melody for a pedicure to just work things out. Tisha arrives and says she hopes she can stay the full time. That's up to you if you want to get care or not. Not that you care about anybody because you just have a dark soul. Oh, I think those were your words, right? But anyway, Tisha has not used the oil, but the steam helped because they've been having a good old time. So, Tisha and Kimmi went for a yoni steam, and Tisha asked, "What if you're pregnant?" And so when the test was negative, Kimmi said the whole building was excited that the test was negative. Just wanted to throw that in there. So Kimmi said that the yoni steam didn't help, but Tisha said it's going to take time. And Kimmi asked, "Did you tell Marcel about the pregnancy test?" And Tisha said, "No, I had this weird laugh. I don't know. Can you just be anything normal?" But then Tisha said she was sick the next day. I think after the yoni steam, and Tisha said Marcel's gonna say whatever, and Kimmi said, "Okay, I guess," in so many words. And Kimmi said, "Waiting, to say it is not gonna make it any more palatable or any easier, rather." Then Melody comes. Melody says that she doesn't need a pedicure because she always keeps her feet done, but is showing up to do her part and moving forward. So Kimmi talks about the name change ceremony invite that was on social media and was like, was it a community invite? Kimmy's phone didn't click, and just felt really a certain way about it. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, really, you do realize, like, even you said, Kimmi, that social media is people's diary. So she was just marking that as an occasion in her life that did mean that it wasn't about you. And Melody even said that she didn't want it to become a thing, and Kimmi was like, because we all know each other, at least a invite, you know what I mean? Tisha is not surprised that she didn't get an invite. Well, of course you didn't get an invite, Tisha, because you have did things to Melody, and Kimmi has done things to Melody that has not welcomed a invitation. And just okay, just the history of Tisha, ladies and gentlemen, that is just it's an abomination. The black audacity, black pockets, and the black imagination to think that Tisha can just sit up here and think that she's holier than thou and an angel and never makes any mistakes. You couldn't even say that your mama was wrong fully about talking about Melody and Martell's kids. You had to blame it on Melody and your mama. So no, you ain't never getting an invite. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Melody she is. Or Melody Cherie Lee, as she may like to be called one day. I'm messing. Her name is not Melody Cherie Lee, y'all. It's Melody Cherie Rogers. Okay, let's just stop it. Let's stop that right now. Let's stop that right now. Let's stop that hashtag right now. So, but Kimmi was a little bit upset, according to Tisha, because Melody did throw a breast cancer party, and because of that they seem close. Now listen, I think Melody did that because she is a kind, gracious, and loving person. But also, too, you do have the right to have your boundaries and protect your heart and have your peace in the fashion, capacity, and state that you want to be in. So, Kimmi says that some things can be taken out of context, and that, and Melody said that she invited, one, she would have to invite everyone, and everyone still hangs out with Martell, and everything rather becomes silly willy billy until it hit the fan a lot of times in this group. And so Kimmi said that in her confessional that even when we don't get along, we still show up and at least support each other. And listen, I think that is very commendable, loving, and everything else. But also too, like, just because we do that doesn't mean that I actually like you. Like, we just gotta You just gotta keep it real on this ish, you know what I mean? You just gotta keep it real. So, Kimmy said was kind of telling us she didn't make the cut rather of the core, private, intimate, loyal friends, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, it's not personal. She just wanted her day to be her day, like that. Lord Jesus. So Kimmy asked, "Did it get you where you need to be?" And Melody said, "Absolutely." And Kimmy said, "Really?" It's like, well, if the Queen has spoken, then the Queen's answer is the Queen's answer. Like, well, why? Just why? Why? To use a meme. So Melody said that she was married into that name, but the kids can keep their name. And Kimmy was like, all for one, one for all of the same name. And Kimmy said, and when she got married, she moved her last name to her middle name. And Melody said, okay, with a smile. And that smile was like, I could give two damns. She didn't want to say that, but basically, I give two damns. Um, but basically, Kimmy did not want there to be a different name association for school and life in general. And Kimmy feels that we're thrown into a stereotypical cycle that I'm going to assume your kids don't have your mama's last name. She thinks it's tragic. First of all, life happens to everybody. I assume that when you do get divorced, you do what you want to do. Some people keep the last name, some people don't. And I think, like I've said many times before, Kimmy, that, I think this was more about her mental state than the social status of her being, seen. You know what I mean? Sometimes things are really just for you. It's not for anybody else. And so it's not a cycle. You just try to make it a cycle because you don't have anything valuable, anything that is worthy of a contribution, or just anything that could actually matter to anybody. Not here, not there, not anywhere. The people we are. So, Mel said, "You mean being baby mamas, not having the last name, not being married?" And I think she was meaning the kids. And so Mel said, "Well, you and Jalen technically don't have the same last name anymore." And after that, Kimmy was looking big mad. But I mean, listen, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, that was Melody's decision. And for you and Tisha to have animosity about decisions that a grown woman is making, it makes y'all look like princesses that are basically throw brat tantrums that will never grow up to be a queen. I mean, just if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you respond, it must be true about you to some degree. Princes and princesses do what they want to do for attention. Kings and queens do what they need to do for a purpose. So Mel said her kids know the truth, and that's all that needs to matter. So it doesn't really bother her. So Melody wanted people who were fully there for her, and that the line hasn't been drawn clearly of who fully supports her, with Tisha and Kimmy, because they shade one day, they not good the next, and this, that, everything in between. So as we keep rolling on here, Melody talks about the last time that her and Tisha talked. I think it was at the fitness workout that, Tisha was over the conversation with Kiki. And Tisha was like, "I was, girl. Well, you were over it because you got called to the carpet and you like to run away when people call you out on things, but yet you call everyone else out on their stuff and be gleeful, joyful, and happy about it." But okay, I guess. So, Tisha mentions how Tisha mentions how Kimmy told her that Melody told Kimmy that Melody felt a way about Melody's comments to Tisha about the town hall meeting. So basically, when Melody was saying that, I think hopefully it'll be more organized, Tisha was defensive about it being organized. So Melody felt a way that Tisha was upset about what she said, but was quiet for everybody else. And so Melody expressed that to Kimmy, and Kimmy expressed that to Tisha. So now we got that out the way. Tisha apologizes for that energy to Melody, because it wasn't to Melody, it was just to the situation. Like, they tried to really do something good, and everybody just kept, pounding in on them. So then Kimmi says, do you follow each other on social media? And Tisha was like, I think we're blocked. I think that we're blocked. And so, Kimmy's like, well, all you gotta do is just, unblock her. And she said that doesn't work that way, that they would have to go through so many people just to get back to each other. And Melody feels that because they know each other in real life, that doesn't matter with social media. And I agree. Okay, listen, I agree and disagree. I think that I agree for the part of knowing each other in real life, but also too, I disagree because at the end of the day, if it's cool in real life, it should be cool on social media. But then again, social media can be a dangerous weapon and a powerful tool. So I'm saying agree and disagree because everyone does have a different point of view. But I fully support Mel's decision to block Tisha. Because sometimes you don't want to see that person. You don't want to see their post. And you don't want to experience their energy on your phone and on your tablet and in any and everywhere that you can see them. Sometimes it's better to be in the words of Ayala Man said. Sometimes it's better to be in peace than in pieces. And that's my take on this situation here with Melody, Kimmi, and Tisha. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One love, much love, all love. Bye, yeah, 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 yeah. Bye, yeah, 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 yeah. Bye, everybody.